Okay. So. Okay. All right. So, here's hoping that it doesn't crash. Got it restarted there. Though I do find it strange that I'm using a lot of CPU. Let's see. Yeah, I've got it in overclock mode. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of weird that that it just decided to crash like that. So hopefully it won't crash again, because Streamlabs didn't give me a notification saying that it crashed. It said everything was working well. So that was definitely kind of weird. All right. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like everything is good. Yep, looks like everything is back to normal. Stream quality is running good. Looks like stream is still running good here on YouTube. All right, so since it looks like everything is running good, we'll go ahead and just jump right back into things and keep going. Okay, let me just make sure chats are all coming through. Okay, yep. And those are popping up on YouTube. All right, good. Good. Okay. Well, barring that unfortunate freezing of the stream, which I have no idea why it just decided to do that, we'll just pick up and keep going. Okay. So, oh shoot, I've got all of the X. Wow. Okay. Did not know I had all the X Hunter stages unlocked for X2. Okay, well, might as well go ahead and start checking out some of this stuff down here. Well, that's if I get the good homing missiles. If I don't get the good homing missiles, then yeah, it's not much of anything. Okay. So that's all life ups. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened to it. Usually the stream doesn't crash on me like that, and Streamlabs was saying everything was running in good quality. So it was really kind of weird that it just decided to freeze up and stop. Not sure what it could have been. Okay, so nothing in none of the recharge spot, which is a good thing. Okay. Well, I can go ahead and try to do some of... Wow, I've already got Sigma 4 open. Let's see what's here. Yashiki, health. So nothing in Sigma 4. Let's see. Let's see what I can see here at and the fact that I've got a bubble machine gun. Let's see, just an energy up. Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to be doing some cleanup in the X Hunter stages. Whoa. Okay, you really hate Crystal Hunter. Wow, that thing did 35 damage. Yeesh. I think that, I hate to say it, I think that's the most powerful weapon I've got. That, yeah, burns through energy like nothing. Okay, y'all need to quit. Okay, that y'all are quit it. Quit it. Yeah, well, tonight was kind of an impromptu stream. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I was just so dead tired from like everything in the week, and like when I wanted to get everything ready, next thing I knew, I was zonked out, and I woke up at my computer and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. So yesterday was just kind of a like day. Well, that and Valentine's Day. This one has been pretty interesting. It being Weaponsanity. Come to find, a lot of weapons are just freaking overpowered as who knows what. So I'm just kind of like, you know, hey, if we got them, we got them. That and my Crystal Hunter seems to be like one of my best weapons. That and my Mega Bubble Splash. Okay. Okay. So let's get up here, see what's up here, and then deal with the old guy. There we go. Oh yeah, you hurt. That's why we got E-tanks. Yeah, y'all ridiculously hurt. Oh. Okay. Please tell me I've got something to get through that. Oh, wait. Is it my regular buster? Yeah, it is. Oh, thank you for Speed Burner. Ooh. Wow, I was going to be really mad if I could not get the Speed Burner. Okay. You know, I find this really funny now. I've got like the embodiments of chaos and order in my stream. Like Sasuke is the embodiment of chaos and Tails is like the embodiment of order. I kind of like it. I saw that. I did see the new God of War. I haven't had a chance to really do anything. I might check it out. But yeah, I did actually see it. It looks pretty good. Like, now, okay, here's the thing when it comes to Sonic and Tails. Tails can hold his own. You know, I mean, I've seen some pretty good situations of Tails holding his own. You know. Well, that and plus Super Tails was just nuts. Dude, nah. Trust me. There's never such thing as a stupid name. You know? I mean, unless it's a name that, you know, you come to find out that a whole bunch of people hate. But otherwise, you know, pretty good. Okay, old guy's dead. And old guy has my spinning blade. Let's see. But yeah, I might check out that God of War when I get the chance, because it does look pretty good. I'm just still surprised they're remaking the first three. You know, instead of oh, and there's my dash boots. I'll take that. I don't necessarily know what the whole lore is behind Tails apparently being stronger than Sonic in a certain sense. I mean, well, other than the Archie comics Sonic, you know, I've heard that there are some pretty crazy things. Okay, so we've got an energy up, a Yashiki. So it looks like the Yashiki is at the It looks like the Yashiki is at the Shoryu location. Well, no. Well, you know what? Y'all can hide all you want because I know how to do the back door. So no frustrating there. Yeah, that's what I did see about God of War, is that they did bring back T.C. Carson, and he did Kratos so good. Alpha tank. And let's see what's up here. Yeah, I do remember being able to angle the Crystal Hunter. Yeah, that was one thing I did know that you could do. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I got Blue Flame Shoryu, which does nothing. I think it's just age, you know. Okay, so that don't do anything. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, well, I think if I'm right, with the Archie comics, there's like a lot of characters that unfortunately had a whole lot of copyright to it, which is why, like, I think it was, what is it? When Archie lost the licensing and it switched over to IDW, like, they couldn't keep a lot of the characters. Like, one thing I noticed, like, in the new one, like, Sally Acorn isn't even in it because she's one of the Archie characters that couldn't make the transfer, which kind of stinks because a lot of people liked her. But then, of course, they also said that, you know, with the Archie comics, it was kind of ridiculous because Sonic was literally an absolute god in that series, because apparently, I mean, shoot, what was it? I think, what was it? It was Death Battle did a match between Archie, Sonic, and the Flash. And apparently, Archie Sonic was so overpowered that, what is it? He could apparently rewrite fate or something. And it's like, jeez, dude. Not much. So, but yeah, I mean, and plus the thing I hate about them, you know, not including the Archie characters, was they had, like, that was where they had, like, the crossover with Megaman. And that was freaking awesome. Like, seriously, their crossover with Megaman was just great. And that's one thing I hate. That's one thing I kind of miss, is that whole crossover. Yeah, that is true. He essentially could do that. Okay, come on. What the heck? I can't do neons now? I'm like, what in the world? Okay. Well, darn. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right, you little laser sword. What's going to kill you? Okay, so that does 10. Lots of bubbles. Instant death right there with the... I thought the collective community of animation said that they never will speak of Captain N Mega Man ever again. I mean, not gonna lie. Yeah, Captain N was good, but man, they butchered Mega Man so bad in that game. In that show, they seriously butchered him so badly. So, there used to be a show in the late 80s, early 90s called Captain in the Game Master. It was basically Nintendo's whole big show because they wanted to do a show which was pretty big on the Nintendo. And one of the characters they like the characters they put in were was Megaman, Kid Icarus, and Simon Belmont. And when they made Megaman, he was this dorky little green armored Megaman that was like 2 feet tall in green armor, didn't even have an arm cannon, and had the biggest rasp in his voice. It was just, oh God. I mean, that, and then what? You had Kid Icarus, who basically said Icus after everything, which was really weird. Simon Belmont was an absolute chicken, like was scared of everything. What else was it? Like, yeah, you had Simon Belmont. Simon Belmont was royally scared of everything. I think so. Well, I don't know if it was a face behind the curtain, but yeah, Simon was just an embarrassment. Well, it was kind of a mix. In the Legend of Zelda cartoon, yeah, he was always obsessed with trying to kiss Zelda, which was kind of ridiculous. But in the Captain N cartoon, he was more or less had an ego the size of New Jersey. So yeah, it was yeah, that was his catchphrase, that "excuse me, princess." Oh, exactly. I mean, it was but I mean, you gotta admit, for cheesy 80s cartoons, you know, I mean, I watched the living daylights out of those cartoons. Oh, no. Super Mario Brothers Super Show was slamming. That show was freaking awesome. I love the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. That was like one of my favorite ones. I mean, yeah, the live action parts were kind of goofy, but still, they were pretty cool. But yeah, Super Mario Brothers Super Show was definitely cool. I mean, especially because, I mean, it primarily focused on Super Mario Brothers 1 and 2. But then even then, you know, you had stuff that didn't make half the sense. Okay, yeah, and then you did have the Ruby Spear. Yeah, that was the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon, which that one was pretty good in a sense, because I mean, it did kind of stay true to the somewhat true to the games, though. I mean, and plus we did get one of the best memes in the world from that show. I mean, you know, the fact that they made Pharaoh Man, well, one, they made Pharaoh Man an absolute boss in that show because they gave him a cape, and then two, they made Pharaoh Man the one robot master where, yes, Mega Man copied his powers, but, you know, Pharaoh Man was just like, I don't care, and just punched him in the face. That was hope. You don't get any better than that. Like, all the rest of them were like, oh yeah, well, you know, we're scared because you took our powers, but Pharaoh Man's just like, forget you, man. Like, yeah. Although the downside is, not gonna lie, they roll. Wow, they went rough on roll. I mean, yeah, that. But you know, those classic 80s shows. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed them. I loved them. And, you know, they were just a good part of my childhood growing up. And I had fun with them. So I can't really say anything bad about them. I'll enjoy them, you know, so I'm good. Yeah, that was one interesting episode, the Megaman X episode. Okay, so here's the crazy thing about a supposedly open world Mega Man project. It depends on what Mega Man game it is, because I know there's like a bunch of different fan games out right now, like Mega Man fan games out right now, which a few of them are open world. Let's see, I know one of them that's kind of open world. Which one is it? Mega Man X Corrupted, which I don't even know if we're ever going to see that game. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's been in development for about 15 years. And I don't know if it's ever going to come out, but I want to play it. Oh, wow, you hit the boomerang cutter too. Woof. Wow, y'all are getting wrecked. Sigma keys. I played Command Mission. I got pretty far in it. I don't think I ever beat Command Mission. But yeah, I thought Command Mission was pretty good. I mean, I like the premise of it. You know, that was some of the characters, and that, of course, I did like X's ultimate armor in Command Mission. Mega Man DOS was just designed to be a complete troll of a game. That's what Mega Man DOS was. It just a troll of a game. So yeah, that's just a game that, you know, you just can't help but laugh at. I think Dive probably would have been better if it wasn't gacha focused. If they focused less on it being a gacha game, Dive would have been so much better, because honestly, Dive had some of the best looking stuff. I mean, like, let's see. I love the concept that they came up with in Dive, where they actually showed. Oh, come on. Don't be lagging on me. Okay, so far it's looking good on YouTube. I've got it streaming as well. So far it's looking okay. Come on. Okay. Yeah, so far it's looking okay on YouTube. Okay. Okay, so far so good. It might have just been a hiccup there. Okay. Yeah, might have just been a hiccup there. Hopefully, because everything else is showing good. Let's just hope it stays that way. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, in terms of X Dive, I did like a lot of the things that they came up with. Like, you know, actually showing what it would have looked like if you know, we had gotten a fully merged Iris with Colonel. You know, that Iris Another looked really great. Not gonna lie, I did like some of the combination armors they had. The Monster Hunter armors looked really good. What was it? Rathalos X, Crimson Valstrax Zero, and Zenogre Iris looked good. The dive armors looked really good. Those looked really good. And then yeah, some of the event armors, I mean, even though they were like holiday armors and stuff, you know, they pulled them off pretty good. So yeah, but yeah, Mega Man Corrupted, honestly, the moment that game comes out, like, yeah, seriously, when Mega Man X Corrupted comes out, that game is gonna get played hard. And I mean ultra hard, because that game just looks so freaking good. Let's see. Oh shoot, I am just like one away from my gold armor. And what does my arsenal look like? Okay, super slow spinning blades that I can apparently flood the screen with. Oh, I've got my hypercharger. Okay, so how much more ridiculous can this stuff get? Yeah, I think Double, he was definitely an interesting character in X4. You know, showing up as, you know, acting like the whole good guy, and then next thing you know, he's the whole double agent thing. So, I mean, you know, I would say Double was pretty interesting. Okay. So I need 3 more Sigma keys. Oh, I can go get the Tornado Fang. So I need 27, 20, 26, 27, and 29. Okay. So I've almost got all my Sigma keys needed to complete the game. Okay, seriously? Okay. The super fast Tornado Fang. X4 did have some of the best voice acting. Now, honestly, I would love to see them redub X4 with like some of the current voice actors, because what is it? I know that they redubbed the "What Am I Fighting For" line. They got Johnny Young Bosch to do it for Teppen. When they released the Teppen game and Teppen app, they got him to dub it, and it sounded really good. So, you know, I mean, that would be pretty freaking nice. So, yeah, it's just, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I could get a Mega Man X game, they could pull Mark Gaitha from Maverick Hunter X, because he did the voice of X in Maverick Hunter X. If we could get him doing the voice of X, and then we get Johnny Young Bosch doing the voice of Zero, dude, I would play that game so hard. because that was like the absolute. Those two would kill it as X and Zero. And it would just go down so hard. But yeah, those two are like, that's like my dream team for X and Zero. Mark Gaitha and Johnny Young Bosch. Those two would just be too freaking perfect. Okay. All right, let's see what's up here. Oh, there's my wire sponge key. All right. Yeah, and not gonna lie. Honestly, if somebody could do it, and X. Oh yeah. I think because when they announced Zero for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, that's when Johnny took over in Zero. Was for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and he killed it. You know, just flat out killed it. So yeah. But yeah, that, like I said, that's my dream team there. I mean, in Maverick Hunter X, like I said, having Domon Kashu do X was just perfect. Okay. All right. Well, you have my Launch Octopus stage key. I can do Press Disposer. The one thing that I really hate is that they never continued the Maverick Hunter X series. I kind of wish they did, because those were really, really good. Like, well, I'm not really overpowered, but just powered up. I mean, not too overpowered. Though I am just trying to, I mean, I can... Oh, I mean, honestly, I mean, Johnny Young Bosch has had a lot of good stuff going. Like, I mean, I actually got to meet the guy in person. He is one of the nicest guys you will ever meet. I mean, he is so down to earth, so chill. He is just like really cool to hang with. Like I meet him, like I got to meet him at a anime convention, in Tennessee. And like I said, he's so down to earth. He's so chill. He's just one of those guys that honestly, he just loves hanging out with his fans and everything. And, you know, that's what I like about him. Like he talks about his band, cause he's got his own band. So he talks about his band and everything. And like I said, he's just a real great down to earth guy. Seriously. So like if you ever get to go to an anime convention or something and get to see him when he's there, just meet the guy and just chill with him, cause he's just great. I heard she's also really good with the fans too. Like she's cool. Like she loves meeting her fans. Who else is one that's like a voice actor that's like really great? Christina V. I got to meet her at a convention too, and she's just one of the sweetest people ever. Like, I mean, she just loves just, you know, getting out and meeting the fans, and I can't get that because I don't have the silk shot. Okay. But yeah, there's like, you know, that's kind of one thing I like about conventions, because sometimes you will see. She's really, really tiny. Yeah, I don't doubt that, you know. Okay. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh boy, I don't know if I can do this neon. This one might be a tough one. Nope, got it. I mean, I don't even really need to do the desert base. I want to do the desert base. Okay, so that doesn't work. Maybe I can do this. Okay. Wow. That speed booster has got some kick to it. Like, major kick. All right. So far, so good. All right, Ostrich. Let's see how much we can mess you up. I got the key to Wire Sponge, didn't I? Even though I probably don't need to go to Wire Sponge. Oh, yep, you still hate Crystal Hunter. You kicked me. Okay. You hate your own Sonic Slicer. Whew. Wow. Security had to check up on you for fangirling over Danica Patrick. That's wild. Alright, you know what? As long as Strike Chain and... As long as we don't have to worry about Strike Chain and Silk Shot, well, let's go ahead and see if we can mess up Sigma. Oh, so I can do 2 Sigmas. Okay. Oh, yep, you hate Magnet Mine. Yeah, see, I have energy tanks. You don't. All right. Takes care of you. Now let's see how... Okay, Sigma. So, Magnet Mine is nothing. Speed Burner doesn't do much. Crystal Hunter does nothing to you. You don't hate Bubbles. Oh boy. And I have yet to try the charge shot. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. What's gonna mess up Final Sigma? Okay, that does nothing. Magnet Mine. Yeah. Hopefully not too much. Ooh, he hates Crystal Hunter. And I just got blasted. Well, that's fine. So I know Crystal Hunter does some good damage to him. Okay. And this way I can do the cheat on the everything else here. Okay. You know something? I'm gonna see. There we go. Yep, we're just gonna cheese you like that. Come on. All right. Sigma 2 is down. And I think that gave me enough Sigma keys. I can go ahead and do Sigma 3. Yeah, I don't know what causes the lag. That's really crazy. I need to try to look and see what else could be done here. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so you've got Shotgun Ice. You got a lot of heart tanks and Shotgun Ice. You got a Sigma key and Dash Lemons. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it just because I can get heart tanks just for dealing with Sigma. Even though I don't really need them in a sense. I kind of wonder if it is, because the only multi-stream I do is I only do Twitch and YouTube. And I run on a pretty stable connection. I run on a 1,000 gigabit connection, though I'm kind of wondering if it's that I'm streaming, because I stream from a laptop, so I don't stream from a computer, but my laptop is an Alienware gaming laptop, so I mean it's a pretty beefy computer. You know, and I run it, and usually when I stream I run it in overclock mode, and I usually have, I mean, I've got 32 gigs of RAM in it. So I'm kind of wondering, maybe that's what I do need to look at, is a solid streaming rig. And then I just have to convince my wife that I want to spend about $2,000-3,000 on a gaming rig. And then have her look at me like I'm crazy. Because that's probably what she would do if I said, you know, hey, I want to spend that much money on a computer. So I kind of got to do the best I can. Oh, I kind of pushed this little Alienware computer to its limit. Jeez, how is this dude doing so much? Oh, you know what? I'm sitting here saying, how am I taking so much damage without realizing I don't have my body armor? Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, I could stream pretty well. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I think that might be kind of my next big project, is maybe look at updating that. Okay. I've got... The only thing that would really frustrate me is if any Sigmas are weak to Parasite Bomb or Triad Thunder, but from the way it looks like, Acid Burst is what's going to be what's going to wreck them. So, we're just going to go in here and we're just going to start flinging acid everywhere. And that puts me... Okay, so I just need one more Sigma key. You know what? Once I beat Sigma and find out what Trash Disposer has, we might go to Trash Disposer. I'm hoping not. Yeah, I probably could. I might think about that. Though the only crazy thing is, most of my viewers are on YouTube. So I mean, okay. Oh, good gravy. Does Ray Splasher not do anything? Oh, okay. Are you serious? Come on, do not tell me that it was... Well, oh, come on. Okay. So... I don't really want to go try to find Triad Thunder or Parasite Bomb because I'm starting to think... Oh, yeah. Well, because I kind of started at YouTube, and, you know, I kind of branched over to Twitch. So I don't know. I might do that. I might try sticking with YouTube for a bit and just kind of build up there and just kind of see how that goes, because you never know. Yeah, I didn't really I try to stream when I can. Most of the time it's just kind of difficult with work scheduling and everything, because I work 2 jobs and, you know, I only really get to stream maybe 1-2 days or so. So, you know, streaming is just kind of a hobby for me. I mean, you know, I try to do what I can. I mean, honestly, if I didn't have to work 2 jobs, I would love being able to stream. But, you know, I'm also trying to be a human being, you know. Still trying to be a husband, trying to be a dad, you know. Like, yeah, I'd kind of have to figure out how to do more of that for like YouTube. I mean, it would be cool if I could get like, you know, affiliate or something like that. So I mean, you know, that might be something I might look at in the future. But yeah, I mean, like I said, my primary goal isn't really to try to start making it big and anything, you know. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But me, I'm just in it for the love of just playing video games and just playing video games, chilling out, having fun, and just, you know, not really doing much of anything. Okay. Let's see if I can get a quick energy refill. Yep. Oh, no, you don't. Yep, so you tried that mess, but it didn't work. All right. Yeah, like, I tried to mix and match with some of the stuff that I play, because I never really got, I never really got into, like, a lot of the big major games. I mean, I play Overwatch every now and then. I might play a little bit of Marvel Rivals. I tried playing a bit of Monster Hunter, but I'm just like, these old school classic games and stuff. That's really where things kick in. Okay, so Sigma keys here at Doppler. And Sasuke, we get to dash your hopes because Press Disposer doesn't have anything. All Press Disposer has is a Sigma key. So let's see here. Okay, so he has the... I don't need that for tank. Okay, so Vile has... EH. I'm trying to think, who's EH? Not Spark Mandrill. Maybe. Okay, so that's Flame Mammoth. No. That's the. Okay, so he's got Triad Thunder. I need one Sigma key. I've got the full arsenal. And I've got X fully armored. So yeah, let's just go find a quick Sigma key. Honestly, in terms of Mavericks from X1 through 3, Storm Eagle. Honestly, it's Storm Eagle. I think Storm Eagle by far is one of the best ones. And then of course, seeing his backstory, like Eagle got shafted hard. Like, Eagle didn't intentionally join the Sigma Rebellion. So, Eagle didn't intentionally join the Sigma Rebellion. Ostrich is pretty cool. But yeah, in terms of my favorite, it's always been Storm Eagle. Because I just think Eagle, like I said, I just think Eagle got royally shafted hard. And that really, that kind of was the killer. Well, because, okay, so if you look at if you read up on the story of the Reploids, like Storm Eagle actually tried to fight against Sigma. Like, he actually tried to go up against Sigma to stop his rebellion, but Sigma unfortunately beat him down and effectively forced Storm Eagle to join him. Yeah, it's in the lore. Like in the comics, like in the manga, the Megaman manga in Japan, Storm Eagle actually went undercover and actually was the one that held X's helmet parts and actually tested X, to make sure he could accept the helmet. And like, plus Storm Eagle had a girlfriend in the manga that apparently she died in a mission, but it was because Zero tried saving her, but couldn't get to her in time. So that's kind of what happened there. But in Maverick Hunter X, the remake, yeah, in the remake, you know, they like in the Day of X, like the Day of Sigma and everything, like Storm Eagle, like he was like one of the bros with X and Zero. Like, I mean, you just couldn't help but respect the dude. And then of course, you know, when you hear the dialogue, like they have dialogue in Maverick Hunter X. Some of the dialogue is like when you face Storm Eagle, it has X questioning, you know, why Eagle switched, and you can see the regret in Eagle. Like Eagle actually says how much he regrets doing it and everything, and X is like couldn't believe it, but then he tells X, you know, he's like, you know, yeah, I may have had to switch sides, but you give me your all. Like he wanted to go out facing X like a boss, and I mean he wanted to just face X straight up, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna give you 110%. You better do the same. So yeah, which was really cool. But yeah, Storm Eagle by far is, I honestly think Storm Eagle by far is one of the coolest Mavericks in the whole series. And honestly, I would have loved it if they had managed to keep Storm Eagle in later games, you know, switch back to the Maverick Hunter side. That would have been just freaking awesome. But yeah, Storm Eagle, like I said, Storm Eagle really just, he just really got the downside. Like, Storm Eagle and Armored Armadillo are two of them that honestly shouldn't have gone down. Like Armored Armadillo, I think his story was, he just was like super honorable. I mean, he had like fierce loyalty, but he didn't fight dirty like everybody else did. Like, Armadillo literally fought X in the manga and fought him like, you know, it was a straight one-to-one duel. Like there was no dirty cheating or anything. So yeah. Okay, Sasuke, you're gonna get your wish because I can't find any other Sigma keys that are easy to get to, and it looks like Press Disposer is the closest one to get a Sigma key, so it looks like you get your wish. So let's see how much I can wreck him with acid. Oh, I can wreck him a lot. Okay, so he wasn't worth anything. Well, that was actually pretty good. So I was able to just wreck him with acid. All right. Go kill a dog. Okay, so shotgun ice is charged. Yeah, actually, if I remember right from the lore, most of the Mavericks in X3 were actually, you know, good Mavericks. They just unfortunately got infected by the Sigma virus. So they weren't really bad Mavericks. They were really good. Let's see. I know story-wise, like Magnus Centipede was a retired Maverick Hunter, but got reprogrammed. And let's see, because there was a bunch of them, like a bunch of Reploids were, yeah. So there's actually some good story, you know, to a lot of the Mavericks. Okay. Oh, you hate the storm tornado. All right, and done. Well, 219, but that also incorporates a 220, well, 223 game time, 219. But then, of course, my stream kind of went, bleh, so. So that wasn't too bad at all. But that actually went pretty fast, you know, for a Weaponsanity seed. So not bad at all. 223, and they gave me a target of 250. So, and if I hadn't slowed down a bit from trying to fix the seed, it probably would have been I probably would have been 210. So that's not too bad. Let's see. Yeah. I really only use the invincibility frames. I only really use that for testing. Just to kind of test to see how, because I made a lot of modifications to like my text and everything, which I need to go back in and figure out what I can do that, because I made some modifications with text where when you collect the items, it doesn't show like the Japanese text or whatever. It actually shows the English names and stuff like that, and actually shows the weapon stuff. So, but for some reason, it's not popping back up, and I don't know why. So I need to go and figure out how to make that work. It's just a lot of testing and everything, you know, just to go ahead and get it working here. Well, guys, that is going to be all for me tonight, because I got to get up in about 6 hours for work. And it's another lovely Monday. And when you get up for IT tech support, you know, it's all you can really do. But hey, I'm just glad all you guys came, hung out with me tonight, you know, just chilled out, enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys did like the stream here. Hate that it had that little hiccup or whatever, so I'll hopefully try to figure out what's gonna make things work. So most likely I will probably be streaming Tuesday night, probably between 10 and 11 Eastern Standard Time. Tuesdays are usually one of my nights off, so I can do that, but it's also soccer night, because I'm the one that takes the kid to practice on soccer Tuesdays, so it'll probably be late that evening. So Tuesday will probably be it, and then it's probably going to be the Secret of Mana randomizer seed. So that's what we'll most likely be running Tuesday, and then Saturday we'll probably get back in. So, but I want to say thank you guys to all of you guys. Thanks so much just for coming, hanging out, chilling out, relaxing, and enjoy the stream. You know, hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. All you guys stay safe, take care of each other, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.